go. That's good news. I've been keeping track of his health here. But it sounds like 7M has recovered. Oh, good. Well, we're going to send the pups in the den here just to make sure that nothing has shown up in the time that we've been out here. But hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Ravenwing pack, where things are a little bit better now. That's a relief. I was worried we weren't going to be able to sleep a second time because I was sitting and watching his health drop, and it was going down quite quickly. But it does seem that he has recovered, and we can now turn our attention to the territory. Holy cow! Alright, Crevice Lake is doing things. Yeah, we need to play with these guys, and then we need to go deal with that, because that seems like a problem, and I don't know... Oh, we do have some food. We can feed them at least a little bit. And both our carcasses are gone, which is unfortunate, because we can't actually regurgitate anymore. Tawn, wait, come back! No, I don't want you over there by yourself. We're gonna have to do this together. I'm gonna call him back because we're actually both gonna do this. And we do need to play with the pups a little bit. I hope he'll actually feed the pups. Is he coming back? He's coming back, I think. Okay, good. That's good. Because that... Oh, there's an eagle in the distance. Alright, we gotta keep an eye on that. It could start hunting. I'm a little worried about... Yeah, I'm moving him back in the den. I'm moving him back in the den just to make sure. Come on, guys. We'll let him back out in a second. I just want to make sure that it's not going to get any funny ideas. I think it is moving away, though. Okay, yeah, I don't even see it anymore. I think we're all right. We'll let the pups back out. We'll let them finish eating. We'll finish playing with them. And then we need to deal with this because this could definitely be a problem. They've not encroached too far into our territory. This is the only one they've claimed that we actually need back. We don't really care about all of this. But we do need to buff up this border because I don't want stranger wolves coming in here and attacking us. That's not good. Okay, so the eagle is back, apparently. The eagle is apparently back. Guys, why is everybody running this way? Oh, we are gonna lose a pup. We are gonna lose a pup. We are gonna lose a pup. We are so gonna lose a pup if we're not careful here. Alright, I don't see the shadow. I do not see the shadow. Okay, it's over there. It's over there. Go back in the den, please, pups. Please go back in the den. Please go back in the den. Okay, some of the pups are over by Tawn. No, I see it over there, guys. Oh, it's diving! Get away! Alright. Several of them just took off running up the hill. That's terrifying. At least there's good space to be able to see what's going on, but gosh. Alright. Get out of here, Hecker. I had a feeling. I think he turned around and came back. He had flown off apparently over this way, and I had just lost sight of him. But goodness. Well, at least that's not an enemy that poses a risk to us, but man... That's terrifying, especially with so many pups. Oh, this is interesting. So we happen to be wandering by. We're marking this territory before we circle around, but look at what we've stumbled on in this little clearing. We've found one of the new den sites. And oh, I love it. I love these dens so much. They're so good. I just really do love them. I'm so thankful that we have more tree dens because we have not had those for a long time. Okay, good, that wasn't the right hex. We've only had 3 of them for the longest time, and like, I was thinking they were gonna hold off on adding more dens until later in the saga, but no, we've been spoiled and I love it. Oh boy, okay, I smell stranger wolves, and we are in the territory that they had stolen from us, so... This could be headed towards a fight. There is also an elk herd, which is good news for us. And apparently a den somewhere nearby. Okay, so we've run past the Sempos. Yes, we did. It was over here? I was distracted by stranger wolf sense. Oh, it's off this way. That's what we went by. It's over this little hill. So let's claim this first, because that's going to make any stranger wolves that are in here easier to chase off. This is ours, excuse you. We'll just stick the scent post here for now and then move it later so that it's in a more easy to mark place, I think. And I don't care about the other one that they took, but this is handy because it will lead us straight to an elk herd, so that'll be a good thing at the least. Oh, is that them howling back? No, that's just Tawn. We're hearing our own howl a little differently while we're here. But yeah, I think as long as we boost this up carefully, we should be able to claim this pretty easily. We can ignore the rest of the territory that's gone away. I think that might actually be the den over here too, because you can see we're pretty close to discovering one. Is it this? Is it? It is! I see it. Okay. Yeah, this is this den. But let's go back and we'll follow that scent trail because there was elk scent right over here by the, there we go, by the scent post there. So we'll follow this. We'll try to find this herd. We'll try and do a hunt because all of our other carcasses are gone and we have so many pups to feed, and they're all getting very hungry very quickly. I also still smell stranger wolves, and I'm not sure I'm too fond of that. Oh, and this herd has gone right into their territory. You know what? No, I don't think Cassia necessarily cares enough to be bothered. Although, this is just kind of far away. Let's go back up the hill and see if we find one that's a little bit closer. That's bull elk, but I think maybe there's a closer herd up here. Okay, we did not find the elk herd over there, but there is another scent coming in from up here. I just want one that's a little closer, and I don't know if this will be, but there is often a herd that hangs out up here. So we're gonna stick our head over the hill and see if we can find something. Maybe there will be. I'm hoping there will be. There does seem to be some scents from this direction. All the herds are just inconveniently far away right now. And are these are... This is the Penstemon herd. Oh, but it seems so far away as well. Oh my goodness. No, I don't like this either. Alright, we're gonna keep going and see if we can find another herd. I can't remember which all are up here, but I swear there's usually one that hangs out a little bit closer. That or we've just been terribly, terribly unlucky. Okay, well I should specify, it's not that we haven't been finding any elk, we just haven't been finding any close, normal elk. We've been finding bull elk herds, and there actually is one over here, and... it's risky. It's very risky, especially with the injury update. But we're hungry, and we're running out of food. There is also mule deer around here, that could be viable, but I'm just gonna go and try to give this bull elk a bite. Those guys are so fast. There's a bull elk up here. I'm just gonna give him a bite and see how weakened he is by the springtime, because that's something that is the case. That is, they do get weakened by springtime. Okay, he's not weakened. Ouch! Enough though. Alright. Alright. I guess mule deer it is. I don't think Cassia is too happy about that, but it seems to be the better alternative. Oh, this one's close, this one's close. Grab her, grab her, grab her! We might be able to get her if she dodges that rock. Oh, Cassia is gaining, I think. She's got a little bit. She does have a +1 to speed thanks to her bonus. Oh, I don't know if we're gonna be able to get her, though, before... Oh, we did! Okay, Tawn, if you can get a good bite, too, the more you can bite, the better that is, because the more that'll start to weaken them. Alright, if we can get a bite up here, although we probably will get kicked off soon. Alright, I let go before we could get kicked. This is not optimal, but it's better than nothing. Oh good, Tawn is slowing her down. I'm just letting Cassia's stamina regen here, because otherwise we're gonna have a bad day. And of course, we're probably gonna bump into the elk herd on the way down here. Oh good, Tawn got her to stop. Alright, oop, careful. Sometimes I let go. I don't like to bite at the same time. It's not quite as good a lot of the time here. Okay, let's see if we can get her down here, though. We're pretty close. We're pretty close. Alright, we'll be able to get her. That's not so bad. Okay. Alright, sometimes the mule deer hunts are just, like, more difficult than they should be. But this should be alright. This should be fine. We should be able to feed these guys, and then they should have enough to feed the pups. Tawn, you can eat, too. He just didn't want to take too much of it from Cassia, I guess. We'll also mark this, and then maybe bring back a meat chunk so that we can kind of refill after we fed the pups. Okay, here we are. We are tired. The territory is finally back to normal, though. and the pups should be able to be fed here. We did feed some of them a little bit earlier, just wasn't as much as I was hoping. I don't know if Tawn will help feed them, but I'm honestly okay if he doesn't, because it's a little bit easier for us to find food than it does seem to be for him to. We're just a little bit more efficient in some ways here. But let's make sure these guys have plenty to eat, and then we will take a much needed nap once these guys have been fed. 7 pups is gonna be... That's always a bit overwhelming. It's always a bit overwhelming, especially when they're as bold as Cassia's pups tend to be. We do also want to make sure we play with them as much as we're able to get that affinity back up. We really need to let Tawn stay home with them one of these days. The problem is we just have had a tough time actually having the chance to do that. We have had to have Cassia staying back. Okay, this is as much as we're going to be able to socialize with them. And we've just had pressing concerns almost every time. Alright, is everybody... We're just waiting on 5M. And 4M? Yes, and 4M. Okay. There's not enough... Okay, I didn't mean... It doesn't really matter which pup I select, though. And 6F is disappearing into the void again. Is she gonna get lost if we leave her to her own devices? Is she going to? I'm just gonna sit here and watch what happens. 7M is joining her. The other pups are all staying back here. I'm gonna bring her back before something grabs her, but like, my goodness, this pup, I swear. This one pup in particular is just vanishes whenever you turn your back on her. But with that, we do still have to name these guys, but this will be your last chance to do so. After that, we'll be giving them their names in the next episode. So if you have name ideas for these guys, make sure that you submit those now. Otherwise, that'll be the last chance for this litter. And I will be picking from among the names that you guys submit, but I can't guarantee that I'll use any particular one of them. I do get a lot of name submissions, but you're always welcome to try again in the future if you don't have yours used this time, and I will be picking whatever names we use from among the ones you guys have sent in. That said, we're gonna sleep. We're tired, and these guys are finally full on food. We also really need to make sure that 7M gets the chance to rest because he is still recovering, so I will see you guys in the morning. Alright, dawn has arrived. First things first, we're gonna sweep for danger, because they're stranger wolves. Hold on, can we... Oh my goodness, they did exactly come right from there. We know exactly where they're coming from. Okay, Cassia's ready to throw some hands. Pups, please hurry in the den, though, because I don't know where these wolves are, and they're gonna come after you in a second here if we're not careful. Alright. Where are these wolves? I'm gonna eat this just while I'm waiting, just to get it out of the way. I don't see where they are. Has Tawn figured it out yet? Oh, right here. Right here. No, you better get out. Yeah, goodness. And these stupid wolves have messed up our territory once again. But at the very least, I think that's the only thing wrong with it. And if it's just one wolf, well, there is one that's kind of fading a little bit. But if it's just one wolf, then I think I will leave Tawn back here. We'll go ahead, we'll squeak. There was only a tiny bit left of the carcass, and it is gone now. But we will see if we can leave Tawn here much of the day so that these guys do not lose so much affinity, because we're really genuinely struggling to replenish it after each time. And I'll feed as many of these guys as I can, which is not going to be a lot, so hopefully Tawn also has some food left over. Oh my goodness, I saw where she went. She's right over here. Right. Oh my, she's still moving! Oh my goodness, are you kidding me, 7F? It's the 2 7s and 6F who are just, like, specifically chaotic. Also, Tawn started to leave, but I actually called him back. He was gonna go do some of this on his own here, I think, but I do want Cassia to go out today because we have to prioritize some of the particular hexes that are really far down right now, and we also are probably gonna need to do a hunt, and that's just gonna be a little bit easier for Cassia to do on her own, I think, than for Tawn to do, so we do want to make sure that she's the one who leaves today. But we'll leave the pups here with him. Sorry, bud, you're gonna get stuck on babysitter duty for a little bit. Tawn, where are you going? Oh my goodness, he's just sniffing around. I was worried he was leaving again. But okay, take a break from socializing. We're gonna go back over here. I hope the pups do not drive this man absolutely insane and or disappear out from under his nose, because, oh my goodness, they are a handful. No, Tawn! Tawn, you really need to, oh my goodness, I'm gonna let him eat that. You really need to go back. Oh my goodness, they're fleeing. They're fleeing. Go home. Please go save your daughter, well, no, it's your daughter and your son this time. It's the ones that don't normally get lost. What in the heck? Please go save them from disappearing into the unknown. You'll be fine, right? Yeah, I'm sure he'll be fine. Oh, here's the elk herd, and they're not horrendously far away either. They're at least still within our territory. So if we're able to scare them into running, ideally back towards the den, then this would probably be a good herd to try and hunt. I am okay with Cassia hunting an elk alone because at this time of the year, even the cows are weak enough that it's probably feasible as long as she finds a good one. And she does have very high strength, so she's pretty efficient at hunting. So I think we'll be all right if we can just get them to run, which I think we may have. Nope, not quite. All right, as long as they end up taking off, then eventually we'll be able to hunt them, and hopefully they'll go a little bit closer to the den so that we can have a carcass that's a little bit nearer to it. Maybe even call Tawn over. Are these separate herds? Hold on. Penstemon, cow elk. Penstemon. Okay, they're all Penstemon. All right, that's just a really big herd. Holy cow! All right, when all else fails, start biting. Get out of here. Really? You're gonna stand around as I start biting elk? Really? Really? If I do it again, are you still gonna stand around? No, that one's a little weaker, honestly. I could probably take her. Perhaps. Man, these guys are so stubborn. They just do not want to leave. Whoa, there's more up here. I'm actually standing here biting herd members, and they do not care. They do not care. I could bring down this elk and they're not gonna care. Okay, now they're finally running. Holy smokes. That took a hot minute. Whoa, I'm getting very trample damage. That was not good. That was a lot of trample damage. Nope, not this one. Look how many of them I've bitten though. There's several that I just have bite marks in them because I've been trying to see which herd member is gonna be easiest to take down. Now, if you're still running, I'm gonna bite your leg. This one we should be able to take down, I would think. Ow, took a little bit of damage there. We're doing all right though. Just need to get some good bites. There we go, we got a good neck bite. It is harder with one wolf than with two, but it's not too hard most of the time. Oh, watch out though, we do need our stamina back, otherwise we're not gonna do as much damage. No, you don't. No, you don't. Oh, you are running into, that's a whole bison. Actually, we do not want to run into them. All right, she's going down this way though, which is kind of convenient. She got scared and panicked and ran away from the herd, it seems like. So if she keeps running in this direction, actually, this is good news for me. I'm gonna let her keep doing that. Oh, now she's turning around. Nope, stop her. Don't let her go back to the herd. Don't let her go back to the herd. No, we gotta bite her again. Get her by the leg. There we go. We should be able to bring her down, I think. Yeah, she'll stay pretty low. We can get another bite. A little bit more. There we go. That's not too bad though, all things considered. Not too shabby. She's not too far. Although this hex here, I'm not convinced is not being claimed. So after we eat, in fact, I might call Tawn over. After we deal with this, then I'm gonna go check on that just to make sure that's all okay. Sniffing around, nothing smells weird at the moment. So I think we're just gonna head back. I think this is probably just natural decay. I will grab this hair though, because an extra little snack never hurts. I did have Tawn come with us to come down here just in case we ran into any problems, but everything was good, so we're just gonna head back to the den now, I think. Here we are, we made it back. We can go ahead and feed the pups, which is going to be important because I bet they're pretty hungry. Oh yes, goodness, down to 50% some of them, so not quite not quite the danger zone, but definitely hungrier than we'd like them to be. Oh my goodness, everybody goes over to Tawn's food. Gosh. Not that I'm mad that he's helping, but my goodness, like the entire swarm of them just disappeared. Definitely some of these guys are, I think, particularly fond of their dad, which is fair because I think he's a little bit more lighthearted and playful than Cassia. Cassia is her own brand of chaos, but she's also a bit more of a, like she kind of lets the pups do what they want, but she's not so much strict as much as I don't know if she always quite knows how to interact. Oh, they seem tired too. Some of them are just snoozing over here. Y'all, stay closer to the den, please. Like, she does know how to interact, but I guess it's like not in as much of a playful way, whereas I think Tawn can be more of the playful one. Cassia does play with them at times, but it's more of a chaotic, uncertain manner, I feel like. Whereas Tawn is just a little bit more laid back as a whole, perhaps. But with that, I think we are actually going to leave this off because we're getting pretty tired. The pups are now pretty full on food, I think. Yeah, everybody's up to the 90s again, which is what we like to see. Oh, hi, Tawn. Let's eat our hair while we're here. Actually, maybe I should save those till morning in the future so that I have a little extra food to feed the pups with. But we're also on cooldowns. So there's not much else to do except for sleep. And so with that, we'll go ahead and we'll leave this off here for today. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. But until then, this is Jay, over and out.